Hey, DK leaders, welcome. You've made it to week 2 of our series UpCycle, and I'm so thrilled you're with us. We've got a fun game this week, so let's just dive into talking about it. Long story short, our small group this week is another review game. So we did one last week, so the students will already be familiar with it. It's gonna be based on this week's story though, and there is a small twist. So what you're gonna do is get to know all your students when they first sit down, and then split them into 2 equal teams, or as equal as you can get it. And then find one scorekeeper, whether that's a student, another leader, or yourself, that's gonna be keeping score for both teams. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start by choosing one team to go first, and you're gonna ask them a review question. And if they get it right, they get 3 points. But the way it's gonna work is after they've gotten those 3 points and the scorekeeper has jotted them down, they can choose whether they're going to be content or not content. And similar to Deal or No Deal, they're gonna pick up a card and they're gonna look at this card and they can choose if they wanna pick it or not. Now here's the deal. They have to choose if they want the card before they pick it up, because they can't just see something bad and go, I don't want the card. They have to go ahead and say, I wanna go ahead and pick up a card. If they do, and they choose that they're not content, they wanna pick it up, they can either get a reward, and maybe they'll get, plus 5 points, or sometimes some of them are plus 3 points, maybe get an extra turn, ask another review question. Or alternatively, they can lose things. They could lose 5 points. They could lose a turn. Maybe ask the other team a question and they get 2 questions. Whatever it would be, it's a negative consequence. So some of them are good, some of them are bad, and they have to choose if they want to risk that. And the point isn't to teach that risk is okay, but actually to teach that sometimes it's better to just be content and thankful for what you have. That way, for instance, if they get 3 points, but they're not content and they get a deal card where they lose 5, they've actually lost more than they had, and then not being content cost them. So it's a fun way to teach the lesson. It's a simple little lesson, but hopefully it'll be something that sticks with them, and you get to review the Bible story in the process. So it'll be a fun group. I'm excited for it. One thing for you guys just to note as leaders, my challenge this week is simple. Just be thankful each day this week. So starting today, which is Monday, go ahead and just thank God, even if it's just for one thing. Find one thing to be thankful for each day. And I'm not saying it has to be this crazy thing. Sometimes I just say, Lord, thank you for the breath in my lungs. Something so simple. But what it does is it begins to focus your heart on God, and that gratitude leads to contentment. So I hope that's something that you guys can take away. Thank you as always for checking this out. Thank you for being a part of the team and joining us as we really just see how God's moving through these students and through you. Really is the hands and feet of Jesus, and I'm thankful for you guys. Have an amazing, amazing week, and I will catch you this Sunday.